It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. It's week 8 of the NFL.
He'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Get rolling, boys. Time to go get after him, offense.
They'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Tompkins. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. The offense on 3rd down, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards on the pickup there. Again, he'll drop to throw. McKinnon here, it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Here's Sacramento's offense once more. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
2nd down and 6 now. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. His throw incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Throw far off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Out from the shadows of their goal line, here's 1st and 10 from the 11. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Now they set up a screen. That's complete. Fighting his way through contact. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Brandon, perfect defense points in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
If they do that. Throw out wide is incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. He'll look to throw. Dorsett's got it. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. And on now is the punter as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is right there. It's good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Sacramento,
it's a rare win, just their second in these first 8 games.
And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Columbus, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.